Hi, it's Denise Hamill here. Um, I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about your happiness. As always, I'm always trying to learn and grow as an individual and to be the best me, I suppose. I'm wanting to know if are you happy? It's a big question, and most people, when asked what it is that you are striving for, most people will say that they're striving for happiness. But I want to know what that means to you. I'm still trying to figure that out for myself. But one thing I have learned, um, somebody's opinion of me, and whether it was asked for or not, um, isn't mine. If you don't like me, that is your opinion. And so many times we try to take that and we want to change it or we want to own it and we hang on to it from when we were very small to the age that we are now. So when somebody says, "Oh, you shouldn't dress like that," or "You shouldn't speak like that," or "That's wrong," whatever it is, let that shit go. I I have been hanging on to stuff that people unwillingly gave me or I took. I took somebody else's opinion and it was never mine to take in the first place. And I've been trying to hang on to all this crap and I have not been able to grab the things that I really want in my life because I've been hanging on to all this stuff. So let it go. And it was never mine in the first place. So it was even an imaginary suitcase, if you will, of somebody else's opinion of me. And then, another question would be if you're miserable right now, what if? What if what if that was the way that it had to be? What skill or what mindset would you need to have for that to be okay? Kind of an in-depth question and I have to think about it myself a little bit more, but try that. Do you have to be stronger than you are? Do you have to be healthier than what you are? All of those things. And the exercise is that when you are when you're feeling like you're stuck and you've taken other people's opinions and now you believe them about yourself. I'm worthless and I don't matter and I'm ugly and I'm fat and all these things that society and people, whether intended or not, we take on those things. So when you're in the midst of that, and if you had to stay there, or if that was as good as it was going to get for right now, what would you need to do in order to be okay with that? So it may not be, doesn't quite make sense to me yet, but I'll come back to that. And then um, something that I woke up to today, I had an argument. Well, not really an argument. I got pissed off first thing this morning, and I don't know if that's ever happened to you. Um, but luckily for myself, I journal every day. So I was writing and writing and writing and about this event that had happened. And thankfully, throughout my writing, I came to realize that I'm not going to let what that other person did piss me off. If I want to be happy and I want to do things, that's my business. And the thing with this in particular is that this person has shown me time and time again who they are. And I've even went so far as calling this person an asshole. And when this happened again today, I felt insignificant, unworthy, unloved, really. Something came into my mind and said, well, you called him an asshole. So in order for that thought to be true, voila, it's right there. That person presented that to you again. So Maya Angelou famous quote, believe them when they show you who they are the first time. You shouldn't need the second and third and the fourth, hopefully. I wish I learned that in the first time. Some situations I have, but this in particular, no. And normally I would be very obsessed and pissed off, and I'm really not. I've had a great day. I was mad the first hour after it happened, and then I got devoured into my writing. And that is who that person is. No amount of me praying, no amount of me meditating, a yoga class, no matter how good I eat, what clothes I wear, what I say, what I do, it's not going to change this person. No matter how many times they say they want to be changed, or it doesn't matter what it is that I do or don't do. They are who they are. And I need to learn to honor that and respect that in that person. They are who they are. And that's why can't I just let that person be and allow them to be who they are? So, um, yeah. So believe in yourself. And the last thing that I wanted to touch on is when somebody treats you poorly, if you feel like this morning I felt very threatened, and like I said, unloved, unworthy, very insignificant. And what I realized is that that's how I feel about myself. So just, a big reminder to everybody that when you feel poorly about yourself, that will be mirrored back to you. You don't get to choose who dictates that and who mirrors it back to you. It'll just come back to you because that is what you are putting out there. I'm changing how I am about myself. I wrote a blog this morning, and I'll share some of that at a later time with you. Just that, honestly, up until today, probably even subconsciously, I didn't believe that I have been worthy enough of actual happiness. So I'm waking up, and this is my blessing to you to do the same. Um, Wake up. People are always trying to get us to wake up, whether we see it or not. And how we feel about ourselves is the ultimate. So focus on yourself, love yourself. And as I've said before, you matter and the world needs you. It needs me. So here's to worthiness and happiness and all the questions of the what ifs. So I hope you have a great day, and I love you.